Hello, everyone, and welcome to Savage Bowling TV's presentation of the Indiana Queens Championship here inside Championship Lanes from Anderson, Indiana. Scott Gilmore, Mike Aulby in the broadcast booth once again. And we have a scenario, Mike, where 19 plus 20 equals 21. The 19 champion taking on the 2020 champion for a chance to win the 2021 crown. And we couldn't ask for anything better. The matches have been so exciting, and here we're down to our final one.
Yeah, somebody's coming out of here with two, and possibly a back-to-back. So, which is not something that's done very often. And Shelby New has had a great run. It's a different time this time. Last time she came from the losers bracket from the very first match all the way up. This time she got to cruise through the top, sit there and wait a few games, and has done it the other route. So, she's obviously the favorite, but Alexa Carter has bowled tremendous so far, and it's not going to be easy for either one of them.
We call Alexis Carter the silent assassin because the highs are not very high and the lows are not very low. She's even-keeled. She has the right demeanor maybe to take down Shelby New in 2 games here.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult because you have to win twice. But, it's going to be a satisfying win for either one of them because they have worked their way all the way through a very, very tough field.
The hometown hero, Shelby New, could become the second bowler in state history to win back-to-back queens. Mandy Bedwell did it earlier on, and now Shelby New can put her name in the history books as well. So we're going to be on 9 and 10 for our championship pair, and we appreciate you watching here on Savage Bowling TV. We want to thank our sponsors, Mike Aulby's Arrowhead Bowl in Lafayette, Indiana, Big 4 Sox, Pinheads Bowling Center in Fishers, Motive Bowling, and the Anderson-Madison County Visitors Bureau. We hope you enjoy what should be a thrilling championship match here between our 2019 champion Alexis Carter and our defending champion, the hometown hero, Shelby New. And we're just now ready to go here, and Shelby's going to throw the first shots here on our championship pair, lanes 9 and 10. And Mike, Shelby has been getting off to some unbelievable starts, front 5, front 6, front 7.
And I think the last time they bowled, I think she had the front 5.
Oh. And you got to wonder, and what's so amazing to me, she still doesn't have the confidence that you would think that a young player like her with her credentials would have. But, man.
Yeah, that kind of hit me a little bit, too, with the amount of talent she has and the success she's had. But she's very humble, which is, it's a good quality to have. But, as she learns and gets older, I think she'll learn to have a little more drive, not drive, it's more bite, a little more, go to finish the opponent type of thing. But she's got everything, that can be a champion, not just at the state level. She can go forward here, and she could make that trip to the Queens something work for her.
And now our first look at Alexis Carter here in the championship round on lane 10. She looks like she dropped the ball. Oof.
Yeah, might have stuck a little bit at the line, and like you said, the ball did more of a bounce than it did a loft.
Yeah, she was kind of testing her slide there as she was walking back. And 4-6, if you're going to open, this is the frame I feel like you do it.
Well, I don't think we've had anybody down here in a while either, have we?
No. Most of the action has been down on 13 on down. Yeah. And, yeah, you're right. 9 and 10 sat here for a while.
Yeah.
But, again, you watched Alexis turn around after leaving the open. No reaction whatsoever, very stoic, which I think allows her to focus in the right manner on every shot.
Yeah, it's because you don't want a shot like that to affect you the rest of the way, and they don't. I mean, she definitely lives by the, once it's out of your hand, it's history. You just work on the next shot, and that's a great trait to have.
And she looked down at the foul line again. That one, it was 10 back.
Yep. Good shot. Good shot.
Chad, if you're the kind of the historian, when Alexis won in 2019, didn't she beat Kimberly Woodall? Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. And Kimberly Woodall was our 2016 champion, so.
No doubt on that shot. That was a perfect shot.
The other thing that's so amazing, too, is she's bowled in that jacket all day long. You know, a lot of people can't bowl in long sleeves.
Yeah, I agree.
You
I'd be one. I've never bowled in long sleeves.
You know, I noticed Pete Weber later in his career.
He's
he started to wear the undershirt. You
Yep.
know, obviously the older you get, the furnace doesn't work near as well inside, does it?
I can't vouch for that. I don't know.
You don't get cold very often.
Well, I'm cold now, but no.
Oh, tomahawks the 9 down.
There's that bite you're looking for. See, or I was looking for. See that?
Yeah, the
That
emotion.
reaction? Yeah, that's.
They talk about Tom Smallwood too, not having a lot of emotion
right.
when he bowls.
But you can see it in his eyes though. He's got drive. I mean, you know, you don't get to these opportunities unless you have it.
Well, and the other thing too, Mike, you don't get these opportunities to bowl for titles very often too. So you know, you got to take advantage of every
And the
chance you
Queens,
get.
You're going to be the best bowler in the state.
Oh, Messenger, get down,
Wow.
10.
Wow, what a shot. Great shot. And keeps her in the match. You know, this is one where if you don't start striking with Shelby, you're going to be left in the dust. Great shot by Alexis.
Yeah, now that keeps her right here in the match. Only down 11. Her ball rolls at the right spot. It just gets down the lane and then it rolls kind of hard.
She gets it to the back end where she needs it. Yep.
Yep, absolutely. Now left lane here, 4th frame, working on a double. And cut it to a 1-pin lead.
Perfect.
Perfect shot. 1-pin deficit now here for Alexis. And now Shelby New has a chance here in the 4th frame to increase that lead back to 11. Oh, rips the rack.
Plenty of power. Great shot. Great
And
shot.
she pretty much says
she answers it. Yeah, she answers that. That's the big shot right there.
what you can do, I can do better.
Yeah.
And again, the moxie. I don't think she realizes just what she's capable of doing at times. And she has been unbelievably successful here in this building and in this tournament the last 2 years. Still a lot of work to do to finish the job here. 5th frame, 3-bagger working.
Yeah,
Left the
that's a
target.
10. Yeah, oh, great break.
Fortunate to
Great
leave
break.
just the 3-pin. That looked a little left.
Yeah,
A
it
little
was
quick.
left from the start. Yeah, yep.
Maybe the arm coming in a little quick down there. And
So now you'll see with Alexis, you know, what with her opportunity with the hammer here, she'll have the opportunity to take the lead. So, you know, it'd be important just to continue to let the ball do all the work and not have to try to help it. Yeah, big shot here. Working on 3 in a row. Yeah, she can.
She can tie the game right here.
A lot of pressure. Only one's bowling in the whole center, so.
Yeah, nice and quiet. 10-pin deficit here for Alexis heading into the 5th frame, working on a 3-bagger. Oh, she's stuck. The ball's still coming back hard. Oh, leaving just the 7.
Yeah, not comfortable with the approach at this point, but hey, she stayed with it enough to give it a chance, and she's still in a match by.
Well, it just doesn't look like the ball's going to get there, and then it just hooks so much down
All
lane.
its power, save the power up. Yep.
Yeah. Big spare conversion here. Remember, she missed this spare against Michelle Irwin late in that match. Michelle wasn't able to take advantage of it. Oof. And she just did it. Just made it that time. I'm a big proponent
All you
of
got to do is touch them. All you got to do is touch them.
You're right. And she proved that right there. I'm a big proponent, though, Mike, of I like to throw hard and
Hit 'em a
straight.
little hard. Yeah, well,
you know.
Yeah, but I think like on a shot like that, she knows what it's going to do. It's going to hook. You know, I think it was more the fact that she's tentative on the approach more than anything.
Yeah, you're right here. She's got to get that out of her mind, right?
It is if it's not actually doing it every time when you're sticking there.
All right, Alexis here, 6th frame, working on a spare, down 11.
That's in.
Hey, there's a
work.
Brooklyn strike.
You know, when you get those, now it's just a matter of what you do with it. You know, it's hey, the name of the game is get them all to go down, and they all went down. That's what you do.
Her husband Derek back here talking to her, and I think she made a comment to him that it's in her head a little bit more than anything. And boy, that is when you don't feel like you have your feet underneath you, it's tough.
It is.
Now Shelby New, can she take advantage? Neither one can carry a 7-pin.
Good shot.
That's her 2nd 7-pin of the match. You know, Alexis' 1 9-count was a 7-pin, so we've had 3 7-pins here, and both players are right-handed. That'd be something you and I'd leave.
Yeah.
You leave a lot less than I do.
They still in. You know, you're still in the memory banks. You know.
All right, good spare.
Just a 10-pin difference.
All right, I want to thank everyone for watching here on Savage Bowling TV, and we hope you're enjoying the broadcast here. Scott Gilmore, Mike Aulby in the booth here. Championship match between Shelby New and Alexis Carter. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button there on your bottom right side of your screen, and we appreciate you following along here on Savage Bowling TV. And now Shelby New with a spare in the 6th, working in the 7th frame. Left lane.
Beautiful, beautiful shot.
You don't really need to say a whole lot when your ball's hitting like that, do you?
No, and she's just so solid at the line. I mean, it's just you know, she doesn't seem to be having any issues with sticking, or she's got it very comfortable up there, and you know, making good shots.
Well,
and her ball's hitting the angles and just wow, power.
She can cut the lead, the deficit to 10 pins right here with a strike. Oh, and she rips the rack for a double in the 7th. Steady Eddie, as they say, right?
Yeah, great shot. Great shot.
She has kept the ball around the pocket every match she's been in.
And they're both shooting 258 if they both strike out.
All right, she can even the match with a strike here in the 8th frame. Who can perform in the final frames will determine who wins this championship. It's coming down to that. That needs to hook. Oh, get out of there.
Oh.
All right, just a 7.
Just a little more speed there at the bottom of the swing, and the ball just wanted to delay a little bit. But, you know, once again, it's in the range to where there's an opportunity to strike. She's keeping it in play.
Well, again, Mike, the ladies just don't disappoint.
Yeah, right.
The performance, match in and match out, and here we are in the championship match, both players performing at a high level. And again, another 7-pin conversion here for Alexis Carter. And that one looks right dead square on it.
Yeah, she was more comfortable in that one.
Now Shelby New. Alexis can still strike out for 237. You know, Shelby's still on a 2-team pace here. A lot of bowling left here in this match. 8th frame, right lane. Working on a strike. Left. All right, just the 6-10. Lucky that, you know, fortunate there, Mike. That could have been worse.
Yeah. Yeah, she broke the split down, now leaving the 6-10. So, you know, just got to make your spare to keep that 1-pin lead. Then it's going to come down to who can perform in the 9th and 10th.
Absolutely. And would we want it any other way than a match coming down to the last 2 frames? First here, Shelby's got to make the spare.
Good job.
And she does.
Yep.
You know, Mike, her spare shooting in this tournament has been very impressive. She hasn't really.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that I saw her just miss.
You know, remember in that first match last year against Teresa, she had like 2 or 3 opens. She bowled EJ Tackett, wasn't it? And she opened, and you know, missed some easy spares. But her spare shooting has been very good. Now 9th frame here. Just a 1-pin game. 310. Her last couple of shots, Mike, have been left of target.
Well, you know, obviously she needs a spare to continue to be, you know, in the lead here. But she now has her own destiny's not in her own hands now.
Wasting no time here at the 310 conversion. And her first open. Well, 215 and max. Right now, Alexis on a 217 pace.
Yeah, she took the lead sitting on the bench.
And she probably wasn't expecting that either.
No.
Can she take advantage of Shelby's mistake in the 9th frame? Want to thank Nate Heichelbeck for watching. Nate, I hope you're doing well. We're thinking about you and the kids, and with the recent loss of your wife, and we wish you all the best. And oh my goodness, what pin was that?
I don't know if it was the 4 or not. Was it the 4?
Was it the 4? I didn't know if it was the 5 at first that moved over. Yeah, and I'm not so sure that wasn't the 5 pin. I don't know. What do you spot there?
Whatever it was, but
I'd have to see a replay. I'm not so sure that wasn't the 5 that got moved over. Let's see if we can watch our replay maybe here. No, that's the 4.
It's the 4.
It was a 4 pin. It was the 4 pin. That's the one you're watching your own broadcast, and you got a 20-second delay or so. You can kind of see what happens. Oh, again, hey, we got a Pinhead UK. We want to thank you for watching in the United Kingdom. He said it's midnight here. Great stream. Great finals so far. We thank you for watching, and it's been a great telecast all day long here at the Queens. One of our favorite events of the year to broadcast. The ladies never disappoint. It's been absolutely remarkable all day long. Here we are in the final match. Critical situation here. And we're down to roughly, Mike, just basically, you know, a 10-pin game here for the most part.
Yeah, there's Alexis Carter has 1 pin to play with in count, so going into the 10th with a spare if she gets a spare.
Shelby New not out of it.
No.
Okay, an 11-pin match here for Alexis. Now, she controls her own destiny here. A double, obviously, would win. 20 pins in the 10th frame would win. Anything less than that, Shelby New has a chance.
Yep.
Here we are, 10th frame, Mike, and as you said, who can perform late in the frames? And here we are, Alexis' chance here to force game 2. That's left.
She does not like it.
Oh,
breaks it down. There's that 1 pin count, so.
My, oh my, we have a chance for a tie possibly here. But now Alexis got some work to do here. She's got to spare and then get 10. We do know that Shelby has to double, but what Alexis gets on her field ball will determine what Shelby has to get on hers. She was really fortunate to get 9 there.
Yeah.
That could have been a 310.
Well, you know, yeah, I mean, the way the ball was left, I mean, it could have broke sharper and just laid up, and you could have had big 4, big 5, you know, it could have been anything. But, yeah, 9 you take every time there when that hit.
And that was really her first mistake in the match. She has been right around the head pin.
Up here's a big shot.
All right, field ball here will determine what exactly Shelby has to do in the 10th frame. That's left 2. Ooh. All right, 213 Phil. Now, Shelby New just needs a double and 9 to win the Queens. Just a double and 9.
To be back-to-back.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
Here's where you take it one frame at a time. Just, do the first one.
She's been there before. Can she do it again? Oh, there's one, Mike. There's one. And a little bit of the emotion starting to come out.
Yeah, that was good there. Great shot.
Now you got to take a deep breath here.
It's just one
and
at a time.
I'm telling you, 9 is no gimme either on a field ball.
Oh, by no means, no, especially when you're looking at what it means.
Absolutely. But she's got to get this next one, and you can just feel the anticipation in this building, Mike.
A little extra time, but getting herself set.
But as a bowler, this is what you dream about.
This is the fun part, yep.
Performing in the 10th frame. Must strike. Oh, the 7-pin stands, and we're going to go to another match, another game. You know, Mike, I heard that double bounce just a little bit, I thought.
Yeah, but it was better shots than, there's a couple where she kept getting them left. At least the angle's right. I mean, she's got the right angle going, so.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Oh. And
well,
again.
Now there's some extra heat on. Now there's some extra heat here, so a little extra pressure.
Wow. We're going to go to another match. Scott Gilmore, Mike Aulby. Hey, I'm telling you, we're the 2 luckiest guys in the building because we get paid to be here. I mean, you can't beat this. You could feel the tension and in that last shot by Shelby New, and it looked like she just missed it at the bottom and leaves the 7-pin, and we're going game 2.
But she gave it a good opportunity. She had an opportunity to strike, an opportunity to win. It all rides on this one now. This is sudden death.
Well, you can't beat this, folks. And I'm telling you, if you want to sponsor some great bowling, look at sponsoring the Indiana State USBC and their events, and you'll be a part of something great just like this match here in the 2021 Queens here in Championship Lane. Scott Gilmore, Mike Aulby here once again in the broadcast booth. We're going to go to our what we call rubber match here, Mike. This one game, all the marbles on the line. A chance at not only a state championship, but you can parlay this into a USBC Queens title too as well.
Yeah, one game for it all.
We thank you for watching here on Savage Bowling TV. Want to quickly run through our sponsors. We want to thank all of them for their contributions to make this possible. We want to thank Dave Slavin at Big Four Sox, Mike Aulby's Arrowhead Bowl in Lafayette, Motive Bowling, Pinheads Bowling Center in Fishers, and we also want to thank the Anderson-Madison County Visitors Bureau. We want to thank them for their contributions to make this broadcast possible, and we hope you enjoy the rubber match here between Alexis Carter and Shelby New. And, Mike, we just get to sit here and have fun, right?
Yeah, I mean, but, boy, it's tight now. It's nervous time here.
Now all the pressure could go right back on Shelby's shoulders, right?
It really is now. I mean.
But Alexis is really having problems here with this left lane.
Yeah, she's trying to move in, it looks like, and just not getting the push.
I'd love to get some insight here.
Good spare.
Hey, Mike, I've got Derek Carter over here, the husband of Alexis. And Derek, we've seen a little bit of issues with possibly the approach. What now is Alexis battling here?
Battling a little bit of issue with feel. She took one. She had 2 pieces of tape left in her thumb to come out because she's swollen, and I took them both out. She's probably going to want one more back in, which is the one I have here in my pocket. So I'm waiting for her to tell me that she wants it back in. I just think it's, bowling league once a week or twice a week, and now you're bowling 8 games of qualifying and then 5 or 6 matches, and now you're in the finals after you've won one. So I just think the heat and a little bit of pressure, so it's just swelling a little bit.
What's she throwing right now?
Right now we're throwing a Sonic. We threw a Halo Pearl in the second round of qualifying. That was a lot, gave her a better look, a little bit more miss in because the Sonic's a little bit sharper down lane. The Halo's pinned down, so it rolls a little earlier, a little smoother. So she was able to, her misses in, would push instead of jumping, so they were already roll up. So and then she used it all the way through match play. They're just a little bit, they broke down a little bit, so we had to go something that was a little bit cleaner through the front. So that's kind of where we're at. I think she's got good ball reaction. She's got to be able to get out of it clean. So.
All right. Thanks, Derek. Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it. Some good insight there from Alexis' husband, Derek. And not only is he kind of helps her out, but he also has a daughter that bowls. Also was a really great talented high school player in bowls college. So he kind of has been around it a little bit. But that gives you some great insight there.
Oh, very good insight, yeah.
On what she's battling, right? And like he said, when you don't bowl as much, the hands swell.
Oh, yeah. And she did bowl both qualifying squads today. So she's had extra games in today, so Alexis Carter has. Shelby New picking up both spares. I mean, both times she went high on both shots. So looking a little bit uncomfortable out there, and we'll see where it takes us.
Do you think maybe like Shelby right now, maybe the nerves starting to come into play a little bit, Mike?
I think she's just a little uncomfortable with what the ball reaction is. The ball's creeped high a couple times, and, is the lane, I think you start guessing a little bit what it is. But Alexis seemed to have the same issue.
And she immediately looked down at her feet. Oh, she gets fortunate with the Brooklyn strike. But she immediately looked down at her feet there.
But both of the bowlers, the ball's been going a little bit high. So,
well, she's been talking quite a bit with Derek, her husband, back here, and that's why I wanted to kind of get his insight on what was going on, because sometimes what we think we see is not exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And again,
this is a big shot here. If she can turn this into a double and put a lot of pressure on Shelby New.
Oh, nice great shot.
Nice shot.
She just seems so calm, cool, and collected.
Mm-hmm.
Just impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good shot.
Now a big shot here for Shelby, like you said. She finds herself trailing in the match.
Great
Get down,
shot.
7-pin.
Great shot.
She made a ball change there, Mike.
Yeah. It looked good from here. That was a good shot.
All right. 12-pin lead now for Alexis. Shelby can cut it to 2 with a strike here in the 4th. Oh,
wow, beautiful shot.
10
Beautiful
in the
shot.
pit, and that's letting. That's 10 in the pit.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Good ball change. I mean, when you throw 2 shots like that and a ball change and they end up 2 great strikes like that.
Well, we've had some extended time here. We had the roll-off, which kind of delayed our start here in the matches, so we were kind of expecting to be done here about 7 o'clock, and now here we are 20 after 7, and we're in our second game of this championship match. Oh, 7-pin, come on. Nope. 5-pin didn't do its job there.
No, she's always in play, though. I mean, she's got the ball right around the pocket every time.
Now, the 1 pin that's kind of given her some trouble here has been the 7-pin spare. Not that time. now we have a match. One pin lead here through 3 for Alexis. But now Shelby on the bench looks up, and she can take the lead here in her next shot in the 5th. That looks good. Oh, beautiful shot.
Yeah.
She's moved in a little bit on this lane.
But her speed is really nice and smooth. It's kind of medium, but it doesn't hook early. She gets, because her release, she gets it down the lane, and boy, it's still got power left on the back end. It's a great look.
Well, that lets Shelby know that Alexis isn't going anywhere. And now Shelby can take the lead here. Flat 10. Quitter 10 for Shelby. And you could tell she really wanted that shot.
Yeah, she threw it good. A lot of speed, but she threw it good.
And really, it's so far, Mike, it came down to that 9th frame in the first game where she just was her really first errant shot of the game. She leaves a 310.
And she just looked uncomfortable. She looked uncomfortable,
And she had all the control going into that point. And now I feel like you looking at her, she's playing catch up here, right? We got a ball.
Ball return,
Yep, ball on 9 and 10. And just something even like that, it just kind of disrupts your.
It does. Yeah, it breaks your momentum, kind of breaks your pre-shot routine, your thinking.
Right, and it's almost when you are bowling and something just stops you, and you almost hate to have to restart and go through the process again.
Now she'll just need to reset herself, and I think she's already got her thinking done on what she wants to do, and deep breath, and she'll set up, and off she goes.
Well, this is a big shot here in the 6th frame. Down 2 pins. Needs to get back on the strikes. Great shot.
Yeah, she's so much cleaner with this ball. You can tell she's just at the bottom so much confident with what it's going to do.
She threw that quite a bit in qualifying and early on in match play. And then obviously changed balls here late, maybe needing something with a little more down lane reaction. But this pair, as you said, Mike, has been sitting for a while, so it's a little fresher than some of the other pairs are coming off of. And now Alexis Carter up 2, can make it 12 here in the 6th frame, working on a strike. Right lane.
And big break there. Yep.
She's broken up the 310 a couple occasions here, leaving just the 3. Fortunate. And we're going to have just a 2-pin game here. But Shelby New with the strike in the 6th.
Yeah, the advantage goes back to her a little bit, to Shelby New.
Yeah, they've gone back and forth here lately. But it's coming down again, Mike, until the final 4 frames here of this match. We hope you're enjoying it here on Savage Bowling TV. We are. Again, Scott Gilmore, Mike Aulby in the booth. Chad Lester, our director and producer. Again, want to thank the staff here at Championship Lanes. Angie Collop, they do a wonderful job hosting these events. We enjoy coming here to Championship Lanes. And also want to thank Jeff Circle and his staff here at the Indiana State USBC for putting, again, another well-run, smooth event. And now here we are, 7th frame on a spare, left lane for Alexis.
Oh,
Ball comes
there you
in. Oh, tickles the head pin, and they all go down. Right now, max scores for Alexis is 249. Max score for Shelby New, 257. Now, Shelby can take an 8-pin lead here with a strike in the 7th. This has been the lane that's given her trouble. Oh!
Big break.
Down goes the 410. And now Shelby New with an 8-pin lead. This match is far from over. And now left lane, 8th frame. Look left. Oof.
A little quick, just a little quick with the feet.
Yeah.
And wasn't able to get the ball out in front of her a little bit there, but started it too quick.
3-9
Tough
here.
one. That's a tough spare.
Especially this late with everything at stake. Wasting no time. Oh my, what a break.
That's a little different way to go about that, but
Oh my goodness.
wow, I've never seen that, I don't believe.
I have not.
And especially in the position it is, but the advantage now, Alexis has the hammer. You know, she's got the strike up still, so.
That would have made the 3-7-9. Unbelievable. Now, Alexis Carter here with a strike in the 7th. She can retake the lead here in the 8th. Oh, and she rips the rack. What great bowling here we have at the Queens on Savage Bowling TV. We couldn't be more lucky.
Yeah, here, if you don't strike in the 9th, either one of them, you don't control your destiny any longer.
It's just unbelievable. Best seat in the house right here. 9th frame. Left lane. Working on a double. Oh, 10 back. What a shot.
Well, like I said, she now controls her own destiny.
And husband Derek loved every one of those. Alexis' biggest fan. Now Shelby New with all the pressure back on her, 9th frame.
Yeah, she needs this.
And
beautiful
she gets
shot.
it.
Beautiful shot.
But Mike, this has been the lane. The left lane has been bugging her here. She's thrown a couple of questionable shots here.
And I think they were more about just being over anxious, you know, more about just wanting to strike before, you know, you've released it, you know, and it's tough not to do, but you just got to follow that target till you see your ball roll by it. And that'll keep your body down and your extension on your follow through. It's when your head pops up too quick.
She needs this first one here in the 10th. Put any type of pressure back on Alexis.
She give it a chance.
Oh, what a shot. Oh,
great timing. What a beautiful shot.
This is like watching two heavyweight boxers going toe-to-toe.
Yeah, bottom of the swing, just weighted on it perfectly.
Both players giving it everything here late in the game. And now, Mike, this one will force Alexis to get the first one.
Yeah, this takes the lead. This takes the lead.
Big shot here. Everything on the line. Shelby New to take the lead. 10th frame.
Gave it a chance.
Oh, no, not a 9-pin stands up. How can that happen? My, oh, my, what a bad break.
Great shot. You don't want to let this one get away. You got to pick this up.
Well, Mark will win it for Alexis.
And, you know, it's not an easy mark because this is where it all rides on, so it's not an easy mark to get.
Oh. Not much you can do there. All you can do, Mike, is throw it in the pocket. She did that. The pins didn't cooperate. But now Alexis Carter, can she become a 2-time champion of the Indiana Queens?
Now, she can only lose so much count on a mark.
And that'll win it!
Mark. That is a mark.
Wow! You talk about 4 great shots. Alexis Carter, your 2021 Indiana Queens champion. What a prize fight match.
What a great shot in the 10th. And you can watch Alexis when she bowls, how much she follows that ball all the way through the bottom. Her head stays down, and there's no pop-up. What a great shot. Only shots. I mean, the whole game's been that good.
We wondered who could stand up to Shelby New. And we found...
She'll take that, too. Yeah,
we found that person in Alexis Carter.
Yeah.
And I know hubby Derek here behind us can't be more proud of the way his wife performed here in the championship match.
Matches, I mean, you know, she had to win twice against Shelby New, who obviously dominates here today and did well and still had an opportunity. Yeah, just a great job of bowling all day.
Boy, you have to feel for Shelby New, who bowled so well all day long. And really, honestly, Mike, one shot, really, in the first game in the ninth frame is the difference.
Yeah, unbelievable matches. I mean, it's just all day. We were so fortunate to see this. I mean, it's just been great bowling all day.
But Alexis Carter, your champion. And we're going to come back here from a short timeout. Mike Aulby will be laneside with our champion, Alexis Carter, for the prize and the tiara and the money and all the gleam and fame and glory. We'll be right back with the interview.
All right, well, welcome back. Here we are at Anderson, Indiana, at Championship Lanes with the Queens champion for 2021, Alexis Carter. And Carrie, you have some winning items for our new champion.
Yes, we do. We have a trophy here for your thing here. Your tiara is back in the back for picture taking. And a check for $1,200 from the Indiana State USBC.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Great bowling.
Thank you.
Alexis, congratulations on your second Queens championship and defeating last year's champion, Shelby New. But you look so calm out there bowling today. How did it feel? I mean, there was no up and down for you. You just looked solid and going about work time after time. Are you that relaxed inside?
I am definitely not that relaxed on the inside. We used to coach high school, my husband and I, and we kind of enforce with our female team that, you know, keep the emotions in check. You can say whatever you want to when you get off the lanes in the car. So I'm sure that my emotions may come out once I get in my car and ready to drive home. But as far as throwing each shot, you know, I don't know if you can tell, but I take 1 or 2 really deep breaths and really long. So it helps relax the nerves a little bit. So.
Well, I thought another amazing point about today's championship for you was that you actually bowled the second round of qualifying as well, which is an extra 4 games and 3 hours of bowling, more than a lot of the other competitors did. How are you able to stay physically shape into that and until get to the title match and win?
I'm very tired. I'm exhausted. My legs hurt. My arms hurt. My body hurts. But I really, you know, I didn't think I was going to make it after the first round, after the first bowling, the first set of qualifying. So I just had to give myself another shot, and it paid out. And I'm really thankful that everything worked out to my advantage today.
One last thing, I'll give you the floor here to say Yeah, I think you've got some people you probably want to thank and say hello to, probably your family, but because I know your husband, you guys were working as a great team and did a great job. You obviously threw it, but I think he helped you kind of calm down maybe a little bit, and also with your grip a little bit, maybe
He
some
did.
things. But I'll give the floor to you to say what
He
you
did.
want to.
Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks to my husband, Derek Carter. Really fun, just fun to be here, and really appreciate the fact that he's here and he can help with ball selection, because I don't know what balls I have. I don't know what they do, and that's why Derek is here to tell me what to throw. So I'm a good listener, and I just listen to what he says.
You guys are a great team, and congratulations on your
Thank
second
you.
Queen's Championship. You're a great champion. We'll hope to see you back for the defending championship next year.
Indeed.
Carrie, thanks to USBC. Thank you. What a great tournament. Back to Scott.
All right, we're back here in the booth, and again, we want to congratulate Alexis Carter on the 2021 Queen's Championship, and Mike, really just an easygoing individual there, and I tell you, again, we called her the silent assassin because she just doesn't say a lot, she doesn't show a lot, but her bowling tells the entire story.
Wow, I mean, what great shots she made. I mean, all day, and to bowl, like I said, bowl an extra round, extra 3 hours of bowling when you have all this left over. She's got to be exhausted, and to go into a match against Shelby New, the defending champion, who was very dominant here all day. I mean, what a challenge, and to actually come out with the title is just a wonderful feat. Great champion, but Shelby New as well.
Yeah, you have to feel for Shelby New, who really bowled so well this entire tournament and gets into the championship match undefeated, and Alexis has to beat her twice, and she gets in the 9th frame of game number 1 and left the 3-10 split, missed it, and that seemed to give all the momentum into Alexis's favor, and really Alexis rode that all the way into the title, and really that was the difference, because Shelby bowled really well.
She did.
Alexis just bowled just a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, Shelby made the ball moves she needed to make. Just that one shot there late in each game that kind of got away from her a little bit. And but it's Alexis just kept putting it in the pocket and kept putting it in the pocket and doing what she needed to do to win.
Well, you couldn't ask for anything more than what this year's Queens delivered. We didn't know, could we top 2020? And we might have here with what an incredible title match it was. And for Chad Lester, our producer-director, Mike Aulby, we want to thank you for watching the 2021 Indiana Queens here on Savage Bowling TV. Alexis Carter, now a 2-time champion of the Indiana Queens.